Alright. I know. I'm late. I know. I already know. I'll leave this up here for right now. Let me go let my peeps know what's up real quick and go ahead and get this juicy live started for y'all. Go ahead and get it right and get it tight. Okay, that sounds good. Cool, cool. Alright, that sounds good. Cool, cool. Let me let my people know. We gotta let the community know what's up real quick. And we can go ahead and get this started, y'all. Because we got some juicy information, man. For your girl Jade, Kung Jin, the Kombat Kids, all that good stuff. A lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. You know, a lot of you guys have been waiting for this MK Live, man. And I was like, I can't leave y'all hanging. Your boy Pete's got to give y'all the latest and the greatest, man. Gots to give y'all the latest and the greatest. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this started. My boy Scorp, what is good, my boy? It is not a live stream without that boy Scorpion popping up in the live, man. Alright, here we go. YouTube. What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all, man? Y'all climb on in. Y'all climb on in. I'm gonna get a live a couple of seconds, man. We're gonna start this in the next like 30 seconds or so. As y'all can see, we got some information, man. We got information. Yes, sir. Your boy Ed Boone has made an appearance too. We're gonna talk about it. Your boy Scorpion sent me some information too. We're gonna talk about it. Your boy Holy Venom has sent some information for your boy. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about all this stuff tonight, man. And then we're gonna confirm a couple of characters as well, man. Because I think I know who is going to be next in line for this Kombat Pack 2, you guys. I think that's the next thing that everybody is really looking forward to is Kombat Pack 2. Since we really already know who's coming out in Kombat Pack 1. So, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get this started, man. Y'all make sure y'all get these likes up, man. Your boy Peaks has been working hard. I know I'm good for it. Nah, I'm just playing, I'm just playing. But seriously though, drop a like. So let's start off with this, my boy Holy Venom, man. Let's see. He says, also, bro, do you know about Katana and Melina's male cousin? Her name is Xandras, being mentioned in their intro. What are your thoughts on that? Right? What are my thoughts on that? For one, I did not know that they had a cousin. If I get a chance, let's see, Katana and Melina. I wonder whose intro I will have to do to mention that. I might go on the tube and check that out. But I didn't even know they had a cousin, bro. Quite honestly, if I did a whole thing for a rendering just to see if I can slickly see if I can find out what this character might look like. And this is what the computer generated, bro. This is what the AI generated right here, man. So I don't know if this is legit or not. you know, maybe the AI knows something we don't, bro. I tried to go ahead and cheese it, get the database, but this is what we got. Maybe he might be a ninja. I don't know. If he looks like this, bro, then hey, it's right on the money. And y'all heard it here first. But leak maybe it's not confirmed. This is just a theory though, not a game theory, but it's just a theory. So we got this right here. Your boy, what Xandars? I think that's what it is. Xandras. So yeah, we got that right there. Once again, I do not know if this is legit or not, man, but this is the thing. So they have a cousin, really interesting, but I really want to get into this right here because a lot of people wanted to know about this right here. And I actually dropped this information right here on, I think I dropped it in my communities tab, right? So it shows this right here. So we got Jade, we got Kung Jin, and we got voice lines for these two characters. Now, in my last live, a lot of people were like, Jade is going to be cameo. And I told you guys that it would not make sense that Jade might be cameo, right? Because she has voice lines inside of the game. The codes are inside of the game. Well, these are all the voice lines and voice codes that MK has basically dropped and leaked over the past couple of months for Kung Jin and Jade. I've already read Jade several times in several other lives, so I won't go over that one. But Kung Jin, I've rarely gone over Kung Jin. So as you guys can see right here, NetherRealm has basically gone in and leaked that Kung Jin is going to be playable, since he has voice lines for, you know it, that girl Natara, and it says this right here. So Kung Jin says, "Try to fly and I will shoot you down." And Natara replies back with, "Arrows do not make me quiver, Earthrealmer," right? And then we have another one by Natara saying, "More young blood for the Arch Elder." And then Kung Lao responds back to, "You won't get a drop, Natara," right? I think I've actually gone over this in a previous live, like way back down the line, bro. But Kung Jin, a lot of people are like on edge on whether or not Kung Jin was going to be playable in the game, right? And then the leak for, hold on, 1 second here. Did I even drop that? Hold on. You know what? That's on me. Because I got more stuff for you guys here for that girl, for the Kombat kids. Basically, I went in and I'm going to drop it here in just a second here. But basically, you guys, the Kombat kids are basically making a return here. Certain characters have certain gears. And I'll actually go ahead and show you guys here. But Kung Jin's voice line was basically confirmed right here. And then we have certain characters who actually have certain gears inside the game, like Cassie Cage, which is shown right here. Shout out to that boy Interloco for finding this information inside the game's source code. And then we have stuff for Jackie Briggs as well, right? And then we also have Takeda. So Takeda right there is 100% confirmed. We see him inside of the game. NetherRealm is basically like putting bits and pieces together, right, to basically show us that the Kombat kids are going to be in the game. Hence why you see Kung Jin's information right here, and then you see Cassie Cage's gun right here, right? So hopefully that doesn't go through. But we have Cassie Cage's gun right here, and then we have Kung Jin's voice line right here. Not only that, but there was gear floating around for Jackie Briggs, which I cannot find as of right now. But if I find it, you guys, I'm going to drop it in the communities tab, all right? So be on the lookout for that. And then we have Takeda, which is shown inside of the game, right? So everybody knows that Takeda is playable. And then we have those 3 leaks right there, which basically show that the Kombat kids are going to be in the game, right? So this right here is really interesting as well. We have this for your boy Ice Cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. And your boy Interloco having a conversation, heart to heart. A1 leakers, man. Shout out to both of these boys, man. You guys have been working hard on Twitter and on YouTube, man. I've been seeing the videos. If you guys want more information on like invasions and stuff, go to Ice Cream, You Scream, We All Scream for Ice Cream. And then if you want information with like leaks for like old games and then leaks for the new MK game, your boy Interloco has got you with the latest and the greatest. But don't worry, you guys, because I got y'all with the latest and the greatest and the stuff for invasions, man. So, we got this conversation by these two, right? It says, hey guys, is there any place where I can see the variations of arenas in MK1 have right now? And then your boy Ice Cream, You Scream, We All Scream for Ice Cream basically goes and he replies, right? He says that it is a snowing and dark variation of the Ying Fortress, which is currently not in the game, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was a thing where Sub-Zero basically had his whole like encounter when he had his season. I'm not 100% sure, you guys, but I do know that this was a thing at one point. It's not in the game anymore, but I think that either A, they're going to use this for later installments, or B, that they currently already used it and it's already been scrapped. Like how you see like for like certain maps for like the Halloween updates and all that other stuff. Because let's be real, man, I've yet to see that anywhere, man. So those two have had a conversation about the maps, and then there are also more information on the maps. If I do find any information on the maps, you guys, your boy Pete's will go ahead and link it in his community tab, man. Or I might make a video on it. I don't know yet. So then we have more information on this Xandres guy, right? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But we got Katana and Melina talk about the cousin and is finally giving a name. He's Sindel's nephew, and she banished him from her court for some reason. Why did she banish him? I don't know. Is it a Ninra? I have no clue. Maybe. I don't know. So anyway, Sindel tells Smoke, and he reminds her of him. Smoke tells Melina that she laughs it off, and she doesn't believe it. Maybe a potential player character in the future. Maybe potentially a character that is playable pretty soon. I don't know, you guys. Hopefully we get to see something new, because, you know, we've seen this whole cold streak of just taking older characters and maybe gender swapping them, or just taking old characters and just basically like remastering them into this new universe. But hey, we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully MK can get it right, bro. But as of right now, they are on a cold streak. Which brings me to my next thing right here. I'm upset that Melina did not get any of her old outfits from this season. Yes, I'm very upset about it too, man. I try not to think about it too much, because once again, you know, Melina is one of my favorite characters inside of the game, and she's actually been my main since MK like X. So the fact that, you know, they're doing her musty like this inside of this season really got to me, man. And I try not to rant about it too much, but it still gets to me to this day. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. So me and NetherRealm, not even really NetherRealm, it's more like NetherRealm and Warner Brothers, bro. We kind of got like a little vendetta thing going on, bro. So it's like, yeah. But anyway, we have this right here. We got upcoming modes and content. So this right here, really interesting, you guys. Really interesting, right? You see they got Mercy mode, right? All characters have Mercy mode animations, including Omni-Man, right? And there is quests for it and online tracking. This is huge. If they are able to basically bring Mercy back, that would be huge. Another thing that's been floating around in the area is that they have animalities coming into the game. Alright? These are two big things that we need in order for us to keep this game fresh, NetherRealm. This right here needs to be the biggest MK1 installment, like, of all time, bro. Just the biggest installment of just any MK game of all time, right? Because, let's be real, you guys. They restarted the timeline, and they did Armageddon all over again, right? In one big game, right? So, not only do we need a stacked roster, MK, we need a stacked roster, we need stacked cameos, right? And we need as much content as possible. So whatever you guys did in the past that we liked, you guys need to redo it remaster it, make it somewhat fresh, but don't change the concept of what you guys have already put down. You know what I mean? See, what NetherRealm and Warner Brothers is doing is, man, they forgot the core reason of why their game used to be fun, right? So they forgot the foundation for MK1, right? And that's why a lot of people aren't enjoying it as much, right? You need to find out what the foundation is for your game in order for it to continue to be fun, right? So whatever you did in the past that people really, really liked, take it from all of those other games and put it into this one. That's what they need to do. Hopefully, man, they get it together, but I don't know if they're going to get it together, you guys, until like later down the line, man. This game might not be finished until like a year from now. So that's why you got me, to go ahead and basically just let you guys know the latest and the greatest and what basically is going on inside of NetherRealm and Warner Brothers' puny little heads, man. But hopefully they get it together. Anyway, next up we have the Test Your Might or Test Your X. All of the Test Your X modes were added to the files. I don't know what Test Your X is. Maybe it's Test Your Might. I have no clue. It was just added to the files, man. Hopefully it's just, maybe it's like, I don't know, test your luck. It could be anything. Test Your X. I'm thinking more so on the lines of like the X-rays. Are they bringing X-rays back? I don't know. So that one is for you guys to speculate as much as possible. Hopefully we can get something good out of that. Then after that we have stage transitions. Remember I was talking about that a while back, and I think I actually talked about that in the previous MK Live, you guys, where they were basically taken in and they were basically like playing around with like the stage transitions. Well, the stage transitions are in the source codes for MK and the source files as well. And I don't know if they're going to do anything with it for this game or not. All I know is that MK is basically, they basically have it inside of the MK1 game, right? So are they going to use it and are they going to implement it as like this, like, I don't know, future game mode? Maybe we might get like a special game mode. I don't know. But what I do know is we have stage transitions inside the game, and then we also have stages that we haven't played on, right? So we might actually get stage transitions inside of this game. Maybe. Don't count your chickens. I don't know yet, right? All I know so far is that we have stage transitions, and then we have stages that we haven't even touched yet, that they have inside of the files in the game right now that are unfinished. So we might get the stage transitions coming 2024, maybe early 2025. I don't know. We'll have to see on that. Let's see here. I hope Natara's animality will be something creative. Maybe she might turn into a giant bat, bro. No, NetherRealm Studios, though, they're not creative for worth a damn, bro. They're not creative, bro. They're so out of touch with everything, and it showed so much inside of their Suicide Squad game, and it's bad. It's all bad. So anyway, what do we have next? Let's see here. We have online lobbies. Online lobbies have been added to the files recently. So I think this is actually inside the game now, where you can basically like make your own lobbies, right? Your friends can join it, all that good stuff. King of the Hill, Forever King, Survivor King. I don't know, bro, because I haven't played MK in such a long time. I do know that they had that in MKX, but I heard talk about that actually being updated and implemented inside the game. And then we have Invasions online content, which is really interesting. There are indications of online interactions featured in Invasions. It's also called Scavenger Hunt. So could you potentially maybe do like an invasion like with a party or something like that? I feel like that would be fun. Maybe like if you were able to like play Invasions with like your friends or something like that, I feel like that would be really fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Why does Invasions have to strictly be just for one single player? Why can't you just do like a whole thing where like you have a party? If you wanted to take the route of like a board game, why not add more people inside that board game? You know what I mean? Last I checked, you could play up to 4 people in just about any board game, and I think that's the concept that they were going with Invasions. So why not do it, right? So also we have this right here, the Warrior Shrine. Still no information, currently unavailable. Gosh damn it, NetherRealm, what the hell? I just don't understand, man. What is the whole purpose of having the Warrior Shrine? What does it do? Give us something on what the Warrior Shrine is supposed to be, because we have no information on it whatsoever. It's like we've been waiting so long for for this whole Warrior Shrine thing to like pop up, or just to get a hint of what the hell is going on here. But from what this says right here, it says that they're using Kombat League currency that will allow you to unlock Kombat League stuff. But we already have that progression system inside of Kombat League. So like, what's the point of, adding that whole thing to like a Warrior Shrine? If it was creative character, like how they were supposed to do, like how they teased at the end of the game, then it would be a whole lot different, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be very happy if you were to create your own warrior or like create a character, right? I think more people would be more entitled to having that as opposed to like having more skins for like a Kombat League. Or even, create your own skin. You know what I mean? That would be, unique. Hell, that would probably help the, developer team out as well, because we're getting recycled skins every other week. So, having us be able to like make our own skins or create our own skins, I feel like that would be a viable option too. You know what I mean? But NetherRealm, they're so fixated in Warner Brothers. They're so fixated in just this little bubble that they can't comprehend what we actually want. So then we got tag team mode. So tag team mode was added 3 updates ago, where you can use the cameo button to tag in and out like MK9 style. So this was inside the game. It's inside the codes. Once again, though, they haven't done anything with it, right? So really interesting to see that this is in the game, but it hasn't been implemented. Hopefully we can get some type of like game mode, maybe like a random game mode and like a specific like week. Even if we had it for a week, I feel like it would be fun. It would be new. You know what I mean? So hopefully they do that and they execute that right. I feel like having tag team mode with us just bouncing in and out with the characters on the roster board instead of the whole cameo system, I feel like that would be pretty interesting. Maybe like for a week just to test it out. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be holding over them if they did it for like a week and they were like, okay, it wasn't good, it was a flop, let's not do it again, right? But as of right now, we need something new, so why not do it, right? Cameo mode. This is name, we do not know what it means. Cameo 1v1, they don't know, they have no clue, right? I think they did this during April Fools. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but I did not play the game during April Fools. But I did see something on Twitter where they had the cameo fighters fighting, and it did get dropped on April Fools. So I don't know, man. Maybe it was a thing that they did. I have no clue. But if it was just for a day, you know what I mean? Maybe a week or so, pretty cool. But like just a day, I don't know about that. Alright. So that's all I have for this one right here. This right here. I keep going back to it time and time again, bro. Harumi, right? I said this time and time again that Harumi is going to be playable, man. I think a lot of other people are starting to catch on to seeing like the trend of Harumi just popping up here, popping up there, popping up everywhere, right? She popped up at the end of Invasions. She popped up at the end of Scorpion's storyline. And then she popped up again right here. I don't know when this happened, but I just know that it was an event that happened, right? And she is also one of the founders of the Shirai Ryu. So she's playing a huge part inside of this new timeline, man. So Harumi is finally getting a chance. Once again, you guys, I think I'm on the money with this one. There is no voice dialogue. There is no like source codes that says that she is inside of the game as of right now. But NetherRealm keeps hinting more and more and more towards this character being inside the game, being playable, or just being interactable just altogether, right? So I wouldn't hold it against them because we are getting 2 new characters, right? 2 brand new characters inside of this MK1 roster, okay? So I wouldn't hold it against them to basically like go in and put Harumi inside the game. But basically, this tweet goes on and says thoughts on Harumi being playable in the story expansion. I'm thinking because she always dies, this could be a fight similar to Shinko for the Killer Instinct, or Shako, I don't know. Anyways, I'm thinking that Harumi is going to be playable, you guys. Hands down, I think I might be on the money with this one. It's just she keeps reoccurring so many times that it just seems like she's gonna play a huge part inside the story expansion. Mind you, the story expansion is if you've been on my channel for a while, is gonna take place inside of basically like the Shirai Ryu fighting the Lin Kuei. That's just the short of it. The Shirai Ryu fighting the Lin Kuei, and then Titan Havoc comes in right out of nowhere because he loves bloodshed. Why not, right? And then he comes in out of nowhere, right? And then Noob Saibot comes with him, right? As like his right hand man. And then, they basically just like third party. So that's what I'm expecting to see inside of the story expansion, man. With the Grandmaster being Sector. Next up right here, let's get into this real juicy meat and potatoes of this live, you guys. Because your boy Ermac just got his trailer today, which we are going to watch in a second here. But look who's behind him. Your boy Movado is right behind your boy Ermac, man. So I called it, man. I knew it. I knew they were going to do the Movado because Farah is not ready. She's not ready to be playable. Yes, they have the render skins. A lot of content creators thought that she was going to be the next out, right? I knew she wasn't going to be the next out because I know how NetherRealm Studios gets when it comes to like pressure and basically like releasing stuff and all this other stuff, even if they have the rendered versions of these characters, man, it's just certain ways that certain characters have to work. It's a little bit more confusing, you know what I mean? So I know Farah was gonna have a little bit more work towards her as opposed to like putting Movado inside the game, and it was probably a little bit easier with his cameo system. So I say all that to say, Farah is just, she wasn't finished, right? She might have been next in line, and maybe that's how it was planned to go. But as of right now, I can tell you right now, just thinking like as a creator that she's not finished, and they're not going to release her until she is 100% finished. So I wouldn't even hold it against them to like push this season back to like get her like situated. You know what I mean? And it was probably hard for them to get Ermac for this season too. That's probably why they pushed the last season back too. So we're going to go ahead and check that out in just a second. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh yeah, Ermac. I almost forgot about this, man. Ermac. So 30 years ago, we were working on the very first Mortal Kombat game. The game software has sections of the code that is theoretically or should never have been executed or reached, right? If it did, it would criminated. Gosh damn it. It's so hard to see in this damn thing, bro. It would in whatever. A counter that would log the error. We also made a game audit screen where we could check the counter in the arcades to keep each log short. I wrote an assembler micro that would call all the necessary functions in one line of the code. The micro was called Ermac, short for error micro, right? So basically what it was Ermac was basically a code that they put inside the arcade game, right? To basically help them basically catch errors inside of the game, right? So whenever an error would occur, Ermac would basically let the system know like, hey, something is going wrong, right? Boom, 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 boom. Fix it, right? That's basically what Ermac's ability was inside of the game. But a lot of people were basically thinking that Ermac was basically a playable character. And a lot of people were saying like, hey, this Ermac guy is a playable character, right? So the whole thing with Ermac being playable was actually a myth until they finally released him inside of MK3. Which I think he actually talks about this in that screenshot as well. So in Mortal Kombat 2, we made Reptile a playable fighter and added 3 new hidden fighters: Smoke, Jade, and Noob Saibot. But some players were still looking for Ermac, right? So for MK3, we decided to turn some of the myths into reality, and they also started animalities, right? Hence why we got Ermac. So NetherRealm Studios basically went in and was like, hey, people like this character so much that we're going to give him his own abilities, all this other stuff. So, boom, there you go. You got your boy Ermac. And here was actually the code that they actually used for the game audit, which is really, really interesting. And then Ed Boon goes in and says, here is the game audit screen for the original MK arcade game. That includes the number of Ermacs in the game, right along with Reptile. Right? So, if you guys actually haven't played the old MK games, right, you saw that Ermac was actually just a code inside of the game to basically correct errors, right? Just like the error I made earlier. So, if I could play it back, Ermac would basically be like, hey, fix this shit. And he would fix it on his own, right? So, that's basically how Ermac worked. A lot of people thought he was a playable character. He wasn't a playable character until he was. And he was loved for over 30 years that they had to put him back into the game. Which, they made him King Jared inside of this MK9, right? But then again, after the whole situation, I think, what was it, MK11, where they basically like killed him off, so many people were upset that they brought him back again, man. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this out right here. Ermac was a air character back in the day. Now he is more than a fan favorite than Cobra Kai and some actual characters. That's facts. So let's see. Hold on. Let's see if we can go ahead and check out Ermac's trailer real quick. Let's see if we can find this real quick. I know NetherRealm Studios. Here we go. I know they dropped it.
One of our souls was a suitor for Madame Beau.
How many secrets does that woman have?
So that is it as of right now, bro. Just this small clip alone. This is all we have for Ermac.
Souls was a suitor for Madame Beau.
How many secrets does that woman have?
And as you guys can see right here, hold on.
How many secrets does that
If we
woman
can even
have?
go back to it. Let's see if we can get it. As you guys can see, Movado is right behind your boy. Real good stuff, man. Real good stuff. So, once again, Ermac and Movado. We're going to probably see an in-depth trailer pretty soon here. But, as of right now, that is all we have, you guys. I said it might have been 7 days. We got it in 4. So, real good stuff. Real interesting stuff, man. And let's see. I think that is all the leaks that we have as of right now. So, what we're going to do is, I'm about to go ahead and check out this shop real quick. Let's see if NetherRealm Studios and Warner Brothers basically went in and did anything in regards to, like, making the shop any better. I don't think they did. Let's be real. I don't think they did. Let's see here. Let's check this shop and see what they did. And they probably didn't do anything, you guys. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Nope, so it's the same old stuff. It's been about a week. And we don't have new content. So there you have it, folks. NetherRealm Studios, not even NetherRealm Studios, it's mostly Warner Brothers because I think they deal with the shop. So Warner Brothers does not care about us, you guys. And it shows right here. Because this is all the stuff from last week. So there you have it. And yep, that's about it. Same stuff here. Okay. Yep, I think that's it for the shop. Wow. So once again, great job, Warner Brothers. Once again, we don't have anything in regards to the shop, but you guys managed to somehow, some way keep those microtransactions going, don't you? But I think that is all I have for this live as of right now, you guys. So far, we just basically have the information with the Kombat kids, couple of good leaks here and there. And then basically, new Ed Boon basically going in and saying that, basically just giving us the lure for Ermac. So, real good stuff, man. Nothing too crazy though in regards to the whole Ermac leak, but the whole hype between the Kombat kids, I think, is really, really interesting, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. It is extremely hot today, dude, and I still got this hot behind helmet on. So, tomorrow, I'm gonna probably have some Helldivers gameplay for the people that are watching Helldivers. I think I got one more MK thing that I want to talk about this week, man, but that is not going to be later to the week. So be on the lookout for that, you guys. Also, I played this new game last week. I think it's Stellar Blade, one of the two. I don't remember. I played it though. You guys go check it out, man. Bunch of crazy. If you're into anime stuff, bro, go check that out, man. But other than that, man, that's all I got for this one, dude. This is Peaks, man. I'm about to get up out of here because it's 100 degrees. I love y'all, and I'm out.